Hello, everyone. It was good to meet you all in class on Monday. I wanted just to go over a few things. In class, we talked a lot about content marketing, about what it is, and a little bit about what we're going to be doing over the semester. But I thought it'd be helpful to create a short video to go over the different assignments, just to answer any questions you might have. And of course, you can always send me a note if you have questions that you want to ask beyond what I have to share with you today. So under the setup required accounts, if you click on that one, there are really 3 accounts we'll be using a lot during the semester. One is eMarketing Institute. That's the first real textbook that we're using. And so if you click on that one and go there, you'll see that it's got a bunch of lessons that are available to you. And we're doing the content marketing one. But you look across here, you got free courses, free ebooks. So once you create an account and log in, then you can go to the free courses. And the main reason to click on the free course is at some point then you'll be taking an exam. But here are the free ebooks, and there's the content marketing ebook. Now there's 2 ways to view them. One, right here online, it's got all the content, and you can click to the different chapters. The only thing I don't like about this is you're scrolling through and you got ads everywhere, all over the place. So my personal preference is to go ahead and download that, and you can go ahead and download that by going to the free courses to the content marketing, and then it'll let you go ahead and download that. If you click on here, start learning now, then you can download those after you get signed up. So the download looks like this, the PDF. I like it a lot better just because I like looking at it without all the ads, but you might prefer being able to click through on the links that are online. So whatever way you like to do it, but that's the ebook that we'll be using for the content marketing. So as part of that, of course, there's some quizzes. So let's go to that. We'll get to that actually in just a second. Let's talk about the other ones. Screencast-O-Matic is just a great tool for recording your screen. So let me know if you run into any problems. It works pretty well. I think some of the Chromebooks maybe it has some issues with. But other than that, I think it works really well on most PCs, whether it's a Mac or a PC. You can use either one. Hubspot, I'm going to click on this one. So Hubspot, again, you're going to do a screen grab just to show that you've signed up for these accounts. Hubspot is where we do some lessons, and they have the HubSpot Academy. And ultimately, we're going to be doing a certification in content marketing from HubSpot, but that's not till later on in the semester. But we will be doing some lessons from there early on, so make sure you get that set up. So those are our 3 accounts that you'll need to get set up as part of the assignment for this week. Again, screen grab that shows that you've signed up, so it's got your username or whatever it happens to be. Okay, so that's that one. So let's scroll down. Let's go to the next thing here, which is the All About Me screencast. So in this one, I want you to be creative, but the ultimate goal, again, we're always thinking about our target audience or persona, and it's the members of your class. So what I'd like you to do is think about, okay, if I'm up in front of the class and I'm trying to tell people why it would be a great group mate, what would you share? And in this case, though, you don't have to be in front of the class. You get to share some visuals. You can use some photos or video, whatever you want to use in some sort of PowerPoint or Google Slides. But we do need to see your face. Just like in this video, we want to see your face somewhere. So we identify you with whatever you're sharing with us. Keep it from 45 seconds to a minute, and then of course share it with us. And I've got specific directions here for uploading the video. So if you create it on Screencast-O-Matic, it lets you download it and then upload it here on Canvas. If you run into problems with that, let me know. Screencast-O-Matic does let you host it there as well. It's kind of nice to have it in the discussion format so people can see it and then respond to it. And that is the second part of this, is that after you create it, then make sure you do that early on in the week so you have time to go back in and people can watch your video and reply, and so they can give you some feedback. So you need to get some feedback to several other people in class, 3 other people, 15 points, 5 that's each reply 3 points. So yes, so I want you to reply to 5 of your classmates' videos. Got that backwards. 5 classmates' videos, 3 points each. And it doesn't have to be in depth, but share some insights about whatever they had to say. Give them some feedback on their video and about just about them, just to get to know them a little bit better. Okay, so let's go to our next one here. Let me move this over just a little bit. Okay, so our next part is the quiz. So the content marketing quizzes are over the content marketing ebook. And so once you've read through it, go ahead and go here and take the quiz. I would just say this is that the quizzes are open book, but I would definitely review the book first and then go take the quiz, as opposed to opening up the quiz and then trying to find stuff in the book. You can do it that way, but it kind of defeats the purpose and probably takes you twice as long. And the reading really isn't very long. So you can have that open up in front of you as you're doing that. The quiz is worth 20 points. And so it's not timed, but just like anything, don't take too long, because you never know if the canvas is going to kick you out if you leave it open for a couple hours, something like that. Here's one of the most important ones for this week. I really want you to think hard about this one, your content marketing topic. So this is the topic, subject that you're going to be writing about, making videos about, all the stuff that we do over the semester. So one of the important parts is to think about, okay, whatever topic I have, what are the pain points my persona is going to have? And of course, we'll work on our persona a little bit later. But, say I want to do something about students traveling, because I know that demographic pretty well. Students, I know they like to travel. So what are some pain points or questions that they would have? Well, make sure you can come up with at least 5. If you can't, maybe it's not the right topic, right? Because you got to make sure there's some reasons for the content that you create. So, financially, how can I travel on a low budget? Where can I go that's going to be interesting and fun for someone in my age group? What kind of things do I need to pack? Do I need a passport? All those kind of things that you can think of, some pain points or problems that might fall into that category. And also make sure it's something that you have interest in. One thing I would say is that if you already have some sort of presence that you have online and you're already becoming some sort of influencer, that's not a bad thing, and you can keep working with that. But what I'd have you do is think about, again, this is something that's not particularly about you, it's about the content. So you need to think about what kind of information can I share that's just not my personal experience, because we're becoming authorities on this, but not individually, but our resource is content that we create. So I put a big list down here that you can look at, and these are just some ideas to get your brain rolling. And the concept was, if you're working for a company, that makes it a little bit easier to visualize instead of an individual. So if I'm working for a company like daycare, then instead of promoting my daycare facilities, then I'm going to become authority on daycare. So when people look up daycare questions, then they're going to find the answers on my website, on my blog, and they can find that kind of stuff. So you can look over this list. The other part about this is that you need to reply to 3 of your classmates. And the goal here is not to say, oh, that sounds great. But for example, if I just explained, I'm going to do the thing about student travel, someone might have a great insight for me. So, I've always wanted to know this. So give that question to them. So it's to help each other as we're working through the topics that we're choosing and the questions, the pain points that we're looking for, to help each other to come up with something that we're really going to be happy with, and maybe even continue on after the semester's over. All right, so those are the things for this week for the module. I hope that helps you out as you're working on it for this week. And then we'll talk it over again in class next week, see where you're at, and also see some of your videos where you introduce yourself to others. All right, everyone, have a great week. And if you have any questions, please do get in contact with me.